E-Water have fully funded the projects. In this case, we have field systems that through the MOU that we signed with them, they're able to rehabilitate these systems, have extension services done, install the smart taps. Where we don't have a borehole existing, they go ahead and drill the borehole and carry out the extension. All the water is actually treated. So we're not providing water that is not safe. It is water that is safe. We've clustered the villages. So there's a scoping exercise that we carried out to ensure that where we're going to have the smart taps, it's areas that we actually have population. And this is the rural areas where we are lacking, where we're having big gaps in terms of water supply. We knew that we are having issues of access, availability of water, safety of the water, and failure of the systems. Reason being, they are not sustainable. The way they've been implemented, there's zero sustainability models that have been considered. So through the E-Water program, we are installing smart taps, prepaid smart taps. We are running a pilot in 3 areas within the county. That's Nkondi, Gekuri, and Kareni.
It's no longer enough to say, oh, we need sanitation because children are dying. Okay, yes, but children are also dying from malaria and from X, Y, and Z, right? It makes a difference when we say the economic loss from not investing in sanitation in this county is 280 million Kenya shillings every year, versus this is what we will get in return by investing. So show the story, tell the story, use the data, use financial data, tell the story, and rebrand yourselves also as an investment destination.
At the times that and that's the reason why the public would say imagine ya serikali. Why? It is because you end up finding either a donor or a civil society or the government itself goes and drill a borehole. You go do a borehole, no engagement, community just see the borehole being dug, they clap their hands, they celebrate, they are excited, start getting the water. And either the PS or myself or whoever goes and commission the water. After that, a month down the line, a breakage of something, serikali's idea. Now probably what got damaged is a 5 Kenya shillings or 1,000 shillings cost. But along the way, it adds up to be 10,000, 100,000, 1 million to maintain.
Yes, water is free. We don't know where it is made. We don't know where it comes from. But once you've collected that water and transmitted to a point of use, that process of providing that service is what is costed. And I think this is an area that we need to educate our people, that we're not selling water. We're just selling you a service of convenience, bringing water closer to where you are. So I think this, I would request the government, the governors, the county governments, and also the national government, so that we can start demystifying this myth that water is free. It is not free. There is electricity that goes into that. There is the pipe that transmits the water. There is the chemicals to clean it. There is the technology to do all that is required to have that water there. So we need to really start an education process that addresses that. Is that the cost of providing water to all by 2030 is around 995 billion shillings. We are, at least that gives the magnitude of the problem. And we are saying now, to be able to achieve that, the several sources that we've identified, which now we are developing financing strategy for that, is that the national and county revenues will address about 11% of that, which is about 105 billion shillings. Partners, development partners through grants, we are looking at 77 billion, which is around 8%. We are looking at concession of financing, and again, this is subject to, I think when this was proposed, we still had a very good fiscal space where we could borrow more, but now that has reduced. But at the time of doing this paper, it was around 40%, which is 395. PPPs, we are targeting around 31% of 313. And then commercial and blended financing is 82 billion or 8%. We've just added another one, is how do we make water a climate action project so that we can attract climate financing to do water storage.